I wasn't live on YouTube yet. Whoops. But now I am. Can I sleeve Articuno's likely wood grade if tenable? I mean, everything's getting sleeved off camera, but like water. Oh, you got water this break. That's why. Okay. Like, if I miss one, like, pay attention. But they're gonna get sleeved regardless. But I get what you're saying. Is it only hollow or is it reverse hollow too? Yeah, for sure. This is the biggest break you've ever been in? You never been in a case before? Dude, it's a blast. And you got colorless? Have you seen this set yet? Because I think you would be in a pretty good mood about that. Okay, just making sure. Not that every other spot is just as spicy, but... All right. Is it just hollow, Dano, or no? Is it reverse hollow too? Okay, if I miss it, just like let me know. On a case for trainer, I think it's a pretty safe assumption. You're gonna get Italian hands, my favorite trainer card. Hey, look at that. Starting off this break right. Fighting with a side of dark. This is also a good thing. I think this set... I think we have one more full week of streams with just Silver Tempest before we start mixing it in. The set's too spicy not to. I haven't seen an Articuno yet, just making sure. Dan, can I say that I love the fact that you got water when you've wanted an Articuno so bad? Did you put that before or after the shipping update about the people getting all of their cards from release dropped off at the post office? Was it before or after that? I'm not sure. Most of it, I don't know about that. Water's got some sick hits. I definitely want an Omastar for my collection. It was between the 3rd and 4th. You've been gone stream. Work has been really busy. You've been grinding Wrath of Lich King. I respect it, dude. It's all good. I just grinded a bunch of sappers yesterday. I made 120 the global sapper charges because I was completely out of them. No music Monday? No, it's sorry. I had to update the source of the sound just like I updated all the packages from this release weekend, which by the way, those are updated. Those are dropped off. Skunk Tank was not much before I mentioned it. I'll have to go back and look. I think I saw them though. I think I did. Was it about the ones that were like resealed or whatever, or like it looked like it was resealed, something like that? I saw the conversation briefly. I just got Last Laugh. Ooh, Regieleki. It's a clean electric hit right there. A little thick on top. Between an 8 and a 9. I'll have to look. Last Laugh is sick. I was having a conversation just like in general about like the spec I'm in, which I went like a tanky. I have like a tanky spec that gives you both buffs, and then I have another tanky spec, but it's more damage using like Obliterate and Frost Strike. Ooh, that is spicy. And they were like, what about blood? And I was like, you literally can't go blood spec with one-handers. And I was trying to find like a optimal spec for it, but it's like weird. Everyone has a different spec, legit. That looks very tenable. Who's got Psychic? Aaron, that last spot magic, dude. Extremely tenable. Your guild only gets shields and the healing mace. I made the joke one day that like it would be hilarious if you could dual wield shields. I kind of wish it was a thing because it would be such a meme, but like I bet it would just be like you take no damage. I need a couple pieces though because I'm in a weird place where I have to like wear very like weird gear to like hit expertise and hit cap at the same time. Oh, Nick, thank you for that. It's been 30 seconds, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? We probably need another tracking update. And thank you. I appreciate you. Just in case anyone missed it. It feels very good to say that. Which packages? The ones from release this weekend. This past weekend, Release. Is that ringing any bells for anybody? When we opened, like, you know, thousands upon thousands of Silver Tempest. That's pretty gradable, by the way. Oh, did they do the thing where they leave the note but they never knocked on the door? I've been a part of that before. That's a fun little prank they play. They didn't even leave the note. They're revolving. You can't get mad that they didn't knock on the door if they never knocked on the door or left a note. Omastar. That is water. I still have not seen Articuno yet, if I'm being honest, unless I missed it. A Kabutops V? Well, I think Omastar needs more rarities, but I wouldn't be against that either, yeah. Since it's signature on delivery, they can't just leave it. The signature on delivery can be a double-edged sword sometimes. I usually call and just be like, hey, when is the driver going to return to the post office with the package? Because I'll just meet him there, and you guys can ring me up at the counter. Another Lugia. A little bit thick on top, between 8 and 9. So gorgeous though. The card I had that happen with was my first edition Zard, where they left a note saying that, and they never knocked on the door, and that induced some rage out of me. Any other package, I would have been like, all right, that's fine, just come back tomorrow. But not with that one. That's why you need a ring, dude. Get updates to your phone. Ring is the worst thing for them, too, because then you can really see them not knocking on your door ever. Dragon. Oh, maybe you can't put a ring with a basement apartment. See, Locked Lobby, when I lived in an apartment building in college, they just held the packages at, like, the front desk just took them. It was nice. Really hates those Ring doorbells. Why? Because it holds people accountable? You don't have a front desk? They ain't even got like a package room where you can just slip the packages in? Because they have that even after hours. Like we had our own like mail room there. I don't know if I'm getting trolled right now, but I legit have not seen one Articuno yet. Ring specifically because he hates Amazon and they're spying things. They could spy on me all they wanted. What info they're gonna get from me? They're gonna get me like talking to like the dog. When I just whisper him sweet nothings. If someone's listening to that info, they are wasting their time, and that makes me happy. Or just me yelling for something bad happening in the game, but I'm usually streaming it anyway. Dan wants an Articuno. He got water this break, but it's hollow and reverse hollow. I don't think I've missed one. Ooh, that energy switch. Clean gold. Very clean. Pretty gradable on that as well. The Casper, I'm surprised. Dude, I could have sworn I've seen you, like, in a feast before. But I guess not. Obviously, you know better than I would. The loot will be very fat. Lugia. There's another tie. I mean, probably. Like, I'm just talking about, like, I don't know. I felt like I've seen you at, like, in a feast, but I know you wouldn't lie for no reason. I'm just talking, like, since ever. You've been around for a bit. But regardless, this is going to be a good time. A case to start off the week is like sending a message. I like it. The message says the tracking has been updated. That's what it says. If anyone needed an update. I'm also determined to find out who a certain someone on Discord is. There's someone who will type and then backspace everything they typed every single time I type something on Discord. And I don't even think it's like malicious or anything, but I'm just like, what are you doing? It's like every time. It's totally you. It's not you, Suze. Suze, you would hit enter. You wouldn't leave me on red. Reggie Drago. How you doing, Suze? Reggie Drago, by the way, if you weren't here for release, definitely a new favorite for me. I've never used it in the games, but this little gumball of Doom like is gonna be my next Pokemon I use in the games. How's things been with me? They've been good. So like I get like 3 or 4 days, not even, like 2 or 3 days to myself before releases or in between. And I got sick like right at the start of it. So I didn't really get a break. I was just sick. And then there was a release, which was a good time. And now I'm like, I still have like a little bit of congestion just lingering, but it will leave. I still have not seen an Articuno. Dan, I'm starting to doubt that there's an Articuno hollow in this set. You trolling me? He wanted me to find him an Articuno to grade. I hope everything's been going good with you, Suze. Radiant Jirachi, Steel. I mean, honestly, if you were trolling and there's not an Articuno, like 10 out of 10, good job, because I just spent the whole case focusing on that. I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be proud of you. But I know you're not, because you'd actually grade an Articuno. He said there was a hollow. I thought I saw one on release. Oh, baby. Jordan. Very nice. A little bit thick on the bottom. I'll say between an 8 and a 9. Life's been crazy with work and you're planning a wedding. You have zero time for yourself to do anything really, and you've been off Twitch way too long. Hey, life sounds like a roller coaster then, huh? You gotta love it. That sounds like when my blower motor for my furnace went out, and it was like trying to find someone to fix it, and then finally having the guy to have the proper parts. It was a full blown circus, like the Ringling Brothers, whatever they're called. One of those big circus brands. But yeah, welcome back. I waited like 3 weeks for someone to be available to finally fix it. The dude, the company orders the part. The guy comes here. I'm thinking, an hour has passed, right? He's making some progress. I'm going to be not freezing to death this winter. He comes upstairs and he's like, okay. And I was like, everything's good, right? And he's like, not so much. And I was like, oh no. What now? And he's like, well, the part they sent, the manufacturer forgot to put 4 screws. They only gave us 3. And I was like, that's not great. And he's like, I'm going to go to Ace, see if I can find one. They don't have them at Ace. Manufacturer made a special screw, so you had to go through them. Has to comes back. He can't detach the part of the furnace from the blower motor, and has to take it in and like get it out of there with whatever tools they have. Then he finally replaced it. So not freezing to death this winter. Sounds good, right? Pretty gradable on that. I'd say around 9. I'm telling you, it was one of those good circuses. Not like the local one and like when they do it in like the grocery store parking lot. This is like at Allstate Arena. They had the best clowns. All of the elephants. They had a trapeze act. All right, Dragon. I'm going to pull you every card. But yeah, other than that, it's just life's been a truly a roller coaster, It's a roller coaster, but it's a roller coaster where you've been on it for a while now, and it's like, all right, can we just get off now? But no, you gotta stay on it. That's what I felt like with the furnace for sure. Now we're on the teacups and I'm having a good time. With the Gravitron. I feel like after seeing a bunch of videos recently pop up about those cheap carnival rides, just completely malfunctioning and people getting very hurt, I'm just gonna opt out of those. The ride is scarier than the elevator. I'm inclined to believe you, dude. You wouldn't really lie to me. That Vulpix, by the way, is very nice. You're hitting the drop right now. Hopefully we pop up back soon. The drop, dude. Not to be confused with the drop of a song. Listening to some dubstep. A loud banging noise? That sounds more exciting than mine. Mine was just... It just smelled like burning in the house, and I was like, okay, we better just shut it off. My source of warmth for 3 weeks was the electric fireplace that we bought. That's like fake. It's like a Fugazi fireplace with the lights, but it has like a heat lamp. That was what kept me warm through those long cold nights. A little heat lamp. And the heat from the packs, yeah. The insulation. Whenever I was feeling cold, I kind of just I burrowed into the nest of packs. Only to reemerge when it was warmer. Started burning bulk. Just with a shovel, dude. No, bulk goes to everyone who's in the breaks. Can't do it. That way you can send it to Darian. Someone... Speaking of which, when I first moved into this house, when I first looked at the house with the building inspector to make an offer, they had a fireplace in here with no chimney and no vent, which is not legal. And the building inspector's like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing in here. So that was one of the conditions was they had to cap off the gas that they had. The building inspector was like, I don't know how someone didn't die in here. I was like, that's not concerning at all. Yeah. And they even said, they're the people selling the house were like, you sure you don't want the fireplace? And we're like, no, we don't. Get rid of it. Cap it off. Even though a good selling point, I guess, would be to just get carbon monoxide poisoning or gas poisoning. Arcana. I don't know what's worse, losing heat for the winter, like that blower motor, or on the hottest day where we went to that Renaissance fair and a certain someone likes to keep the house a little cooler than usual. Hint, hint, it's not me. And the air went out and I was like, this is great. I don't think I'll ever understand the condition that people have where they need a fan on when sleeping. The air needs to be full blast, but they only need it because they wrap themselves in 4 layers of blankets. If you remove the blankets from the equation, you're at where you were, and you could just sleep. But here we are today. I need the fan on because I'm hot. I'm hot because I got the blankets on. Okay, remove the blankets and then you won't need the fan. No, I can't. Excuse me? And then I wake up and I can't breathe because a fan was blowing air in my face. What is the name of my adult drink pouches? The party pouches. Do you think I forgot? Party pouch. It's like a Capri Sun, but for adults. How could you forget? I will never forget the party pouch. Patent pending. I'm always drinking. I'm hydrating, yeah, water. Wrong. Silk sheets with cold air, best sleep ever. That's not what we're talking about here, Nick. Or Mr. Saxton. We're talking about creating the condition of being hot by having a lot of blankets on you and thus needing a fan. We're removing the blankets from the equation. You wouldn't need the fan. Party pouch. Patent pending. Party pouch. We're going to come out with like the best flavors too. I'm thinking like fruit punch. Something blue raspberry maybe. A little watermelon. Only this man could get upset about the hollows and reverse hollow Articunos. If we don't pull a reverse hollow or hollow Articuno, I'm going to lose my mind. Because, like, as far as, like, worrying about things that are, like, probably going to be guaranteed, that was last on my list. Shipping updated? I guess I wasn't... Wait, what was that, Mr. Baker? Fruit punch, blue raz, maybe grape? We're going to also, like, if you buy a case of the party pouches, you also get a party pouch holster, like kind of like a grenade belt, but you like hook party pouches on them. Party pouch grenade belt, patent pending. Exactly. But not exactly, because the promos are garbage. All right, sorry, I had to approve a comment that was very strongly negative, not in favor of the grape flavor. Criminal Hades does not vibe with anything that tastes like grape, and I'm sorry for that. You know how many things I've avoided buying, like, in a combo pack because I didn't like one of the flavors? I wonder, like, if there's any research done with that to saying, like, hey, we probably shouldn't bundle, like, 3 flavors together because someone might not like one. With a pouch belt, dude. Strapped. Didn't we have a fanny pack? We had a fanny pack idea, too. The party pack, party pouch fanny pack. Exactly, dude. I have avoided buying like certain things of yogurt because they got like banana or lemon flavor. I'm like, okay, well, not gonna buy it now. A whole fanny pack of flavor, like a camel pack. Which, it's just like a backpack full of party. Key lime tastes like if you just brushed your teeth and you just swallowed it instead of spitting it out like a normal person. It's gross. The Party Pack Party Pouch Fanny Pack. Comes in 3 colors, and it's an adjustable waistband to, fit your needs. Party in a pouch. Like, I could already see this. Is fire even existing in this set? You want to ask again? Bro, we still got another half case. The bottom tier is the biggest one. We got to have like a celebrity in the commercial too. I'm trying to think of like, we got to get Morgan Freeman. If we get Morgan Freeman on the Party Pouch train, there's no stopping that train. You ever had a party? You wanted a drink with your friends? 80s party? I don't know. We'll have to like get like a bunch of mock-ups. We're talking about high chews. We're talking about the Party Pouch, dude. If you're not invited to the pouch party, then like I don't even know who you are. Get that focus group scheduled, exactly. Mango can either be the best flavor or super gross. I opt out of the mango. I just go with what I know. I like that. Yeah. Ryan Reynolds for like... Morgan Freeman will be like the more distinguished party pouch that we have. Like for those... You got like there's different types of parties, right? Like a dinner party is not like a party. Like Morgan Freeman's that, and then Ryan Reynolds is the other one. Like Morgan Freeman's more like a soiree than a party. Yeah, for those of you wondering, tracking was updated. Mostly for those people who were badgering me every day, every stream, and like just flooding the chat with wondering, if Nick got better from being sick and your packages got out. The packages this time, they're out and just an update. That's a very clean electric hit, by the way. Another Vulpix. And Fire is going to get the alternate Blaziken, if we're being honest with ourselves. You love that command? I also love the command, coincidentally. Sass. You gotta... I'm a person who believes in balance, in like justice, right, Suze? So like, when I was harassed for like a clean month, not harassed, but like kind of, like it was just flooded because Nick got sick and then the post office had issues. So people got their packages later. But for an entire month, I kind of just had to sit here and like just, hey, Beach, tracking? Like every second. So now that we're on the other side of it, I'm bringing balance to the universe. Respect me. Hey, Mr. Casper. Do you like Lugia? Because let me tell you. Dog needs his oil changed. Burp, burp. A little bit thick on top, but you might squeeze a 9. It is very like lopsided in the front compared to the back, but I mean, dude, I think you grade that regardless, to be honest. That's just me. I have not seen one Articuno, dude, if I'm being honest with you. There's a Brandon. That's kind of like an Articuno. They got the same hair. Articuno kind of combs it over there. Not the greatest centering, but still gorgeous. Let's go, Brandon. I didn't even realize that. We still need Italian hands. The best trainer card. No, just Italian hands. And then it'll be a successful case break. I still can't tell if you're trolling. But, like, I know you're not. What is that emo? Is that an onion? The onion. Like, who's saying, like, drop some onions in the chat right now? You need Amazon to buy Discord, so I can use Discord emotes in here. That'd be a power play. No, I'm saying, like, trolling with it being in this set. But I know you're not. Sorry, I just need to blow my nose. Bro, this last bit of sickness is like just clinging on for dear life. It's just like, no, please. But it's got to go. Not going to let it stay. Got to get the Italian hand emote. Italian mode on. Did you set it to Wumbo? Sir Doggo is better? This is good. Suze, did you see that they have an Italian, the Italian hand card in this set? I can't wait to pull one to show you. The Wumbology. You didn't have COVID, did you? No, I had COVID. That was earlier this year. Dude, COVID's over now. That was like, the COVID was like all the rage these past couple of years. Now it's just dead. Yeah, I have an Italian Greyhound. They're Italian Greyhounds are goofy dogs, and I love them. They're like little, like, mousy. My cousins have one. Yeah, spaghetti emote. You're sure there's an Articuno reverse hollow, right? Oh, right when I say it. That was weird. I could already tell you the reverse is not the greatest centering. And there's like some lines at the top. So, not a prospect. You got a good one over here? They're goofy. I like them. I like all dogs, to be honest. I guess there's one that's like my least favorite. I gotta say, not a big fan of the poodle. I think they're like pompous little, like, jerks sometimes. I don't think I've met a poodle that like I could hang out with. And there's a hollow as well, or is it just reverse hollow? Yeah, do the reverse hollows have like, I don't, I guess that's a print line, but it's like, it's almost like someone like took a coin and like scratched it. That was the gimmick for this set. Some sets had ultra prisms. These have like, coin scratched on the name. Oh, okay, okay. Alternate dark. Mr. Saxton. You're not a fan of Sword and Shield reverses specifically? I feel like all the reverses have been the same for a while now. Hard for me to tell the difference. Still take rain checks on buying breaks? Yeah, sure, dude. I'll get you a spot whenever that, the money says that you checked out on the website. Have you heard of a credit card? I will not be doing that. 10 on that skunk? Let me see. A big forehead on the skunk, but between 8 and 9. Earlier sets were more clean. In my eyes, dude, I'm not opening sets for reverse hollows, to be perfectly honest with all of you. They could remove reverse hollows from sets and I probably wouldn't notice. Just my opinion. And can you really blame me? Like, you put something like that Lugia or a Hyper, I gotta get excited for a reverse hollow when I'm looking at that? Ooh, another gold dragon. By the way, Caspree, I think that is the third one that we've pulled since release. Approaching 10,000 packs open. Pretty gradable on that. They just need to keep rarities and add more. Because I love this set. Honored to be number 3. There you go. Could be 4, now that I think about it, but still, I mean, still not a lot. Vulpix does not have a gold, but it has a Hyper. And Omastar has a full art, to my knowledge, and nothing else. What's up, Stars? Professor Burnett. Mind you, though, the full art Omastar is gorgeous. Unknown some love? Yeah. You know how you make that cooler, though? You have, like, 6 or 7 different letters as alternates. Make some of the breaks tonight? There you go, dude. That first one we're starting off is a case of deliciousness. Trainer OP is right. We just got to get you Italian hands. Well, apparently on the full arts, it spells out VMAX. I did not catch that. My unknown linguistic skills have been a little bit rusty. Radiant Jirachi. I love how the first time I'm paying attention to hollows and reverse hollows, I'm like noticing that like we're going after the rarest one apparently. Only you, Dan. I'm gonna pull you a hollow that's gradable out of this, mark my words. Like, if you're going after a hollow or reverse hollow, in my head, if we're opening a case, I'm not even going to worry about it. If we don't see one hollow, it's going to blow my mind. Seriously. Unless there's not a hollow, but we know that there's a reverse. But Dan's done his homework, dude. Like, it's hard for me to doubt him. Yo. Spicy chicken. That's a majestic ho-oh. No, I believe you, Dan. It's more so me just laughing at the fact that, like, the one time I'm paying attention to it, it's this difficult. That might be a miscut on the left. That is not only slanted, but like also very thin. Gorgeous though. Well, that's colorless. Which, now that I'm looking at it, it's interesting that they chose to go colorless on Ho-Oh when you have all the different Lugias. It's just like that would be a no-brainer as fire. I had a colorless Ho-Oh when I was doing the collection recap before release. Not that one, but it looked like pretty similar. I think it was XY. Mawile? Very clean. Oh yeah. All the radiance going out to each of their types too. Ooh, that fire. I think Kadabra's back in. I don't think so. A little bit thick on top, between 8 and 9. Like Ho-Oh having an alternate and having a rarity all the way up to gold and next to Lugia would just be perfectly symmetrical and make sense, but you know. I don't get paid to make those calls. Someone else gets paid for the bad ideas. Gorgeous artwork, very much. Yeah, Skunk Tank. That's what the kids were lining up for. Mom, Skunk Tank, please. There might not be a kid on the face of this planet that wants a Skunk Tank, to be honest with you. Marketing? We don't even have to go into marketing. We just common sense. Yeah, dude, Garbodor. Simisear, which is not in the set, but I'm sure we'll get it in the next set for those of you missing out. Your friend wants it for real? He's not your friend anymore. Call him up. Just be like, we're done, dude. We had a good run. But that's not what we're talking about. We're just talking about in terms of people probably would have rather seen like more Ho-Oh rarities than a Skunk Tank. Nah, I'm still gonna pull you a Hyper Vulpix. It's coming. Articunos, the reverse hollow and hollows. The first hollow that we see in the next break is going to be an Articuno, I'm calling it. But not before I pull you one here. Before the end of the break. You're done if that happens. I'm still going to pull you a hollow Articuno, though, in this break. Magearna. Apparently we're supposed to get like a blizzard tonight or tomorrow morning. Like 6 inches of snow. I'm sure it's wrong though. Only in that profession can you be paid to just be blatantly wrong. It was snowing yesterday. I don't mind the snow. I'm determined to get like... Usually people gain weight in the winter. I'm going to try to be losing the weight. And I don't care if I'm colder because of it. Now that the sickness is over, I'm going to go work out this morning. Or tomorrow morning. Lawyers get paid even if you lose the case. So lawyers get paid to fail. Yeah, but they're paid to represent you. It's not like you're paying them to like fix your car and then they don't fix your car. But I got you. I see. I'm catching what you're throwing. I swear. Please. I just saw an Articuno for your boy. That is not well centered at all, though. Thick on the left, thick on the bottom. They brag about their win ratio, so if they lose, there's less to brag about. I mean, I'd imagine that they take whatever case they can get because they're paid by the hour, which is a lot. And on top of it, it's like if they're taking a case where they know they're going to lose, they're still getting paid to represent them, you know? I think the only exception to that case is like a settlement lawsuit where the agreement is they're taking a percentage of the settlement. Still an Articuno. I think we're still going to see like one or two more. Because we were paying attention to it, they put them all at the end. Reshiram, more fire. We have enough Reshiram's Beach, thanks. It's a nice looking full art though. You gotta say it. Italian hands. Alright, your break is complete now. Everything else is bonus. Mr. Bickford. You see your hand? It's got that off-centered where it's slightly slanted at the top, between 8 and a 9. Zisu's? It's much more noticeable in the hyper, I've noticed. Reverse Articuno. Still thick on the bottom, still has weird lines over the name. She's a hand model. Dude, she's throwing up Italian gang signs. Serena, is that what you wanted too? This is just like, you cared more about the Italian hands, though. There's a stupid piece of something in that top loader, so I'm just getting rid of that. Little thick on the bottom, but I think that's still 9s. You wanted the lesser rarity? There's no pleasing this man. More water, by the way. Who doesn't like a thick bottom? PSA doesn't. data or BGS. They'll give you a bad grade on it. You know what I'm saying? PSA does not appreciate the more to love, you know? Corviknight, steal. Wedding is 11/11/23. You're getting married on my birthday? That is awesome. Your anniversary will be on my birthday for the rest of your life, and you can think of me, even though it has nothing to do with me. It's you and your significant other. But I get to be a part of it in my head. This entire release was my birthday, literally. I couldn't ask for a better one, honestly. Exactly. You think they planned it? I remember there was someone who, like, literally had their middle name and they named it Beige. And I can't confirm or deny if it's 100% like real or not real. People were around for it though. That was like a while ago. "11/11 Make a Wish" was a lucky thing. It is. They do say that. On my 11/11, I got to spend it with all you beautiful people, so I'd say I'm pretty lucky. As if I'd get mad at you for that. I'm dead. I'm almost positive though that I think it did happen actually, which I'm more than honored. But I kind of like caught me by surprise for sure. Yeah, I couldn't think of a better way to start this week off than with a case. I like it. Unknown. I think we're one off of... No, there's two. You need the regular full art and the alt. That got his Twitch name tattooed on him. That's pretty sick. I'd do it for Wiggles. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen Darium's or anybody in such a long time. Still love them though. Stuff's hectic. Hello? Welcome home. Magirna. Gotcha. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. They do very rarely.
What's up, Grumpy?
I'm just gonna close this door. Okay. Dude, let me tell you something about Suze. Me and Suze played Sea of Beige together. One stream. And we absolutely, like, we tore it up. Any ship on that server just left. I remember... I have to go back and look, dude. I had some crazy clips when I was playing solo. When I had 2 ships chasing me that were, like, allianced, and I sunk both of them after being chased for, like, 30 minutes, that was the best feeling in the world. Last couple times I played though, I had some suspect like deaths where people were like hitting headshots from a ridiculous distance away. I mean, lately I've just been playing like raid logging on Wrath of the Lich King. Classic. What's the penalty for having your boat sunk? Well, you lose everything on there. If you have an emissary flag, which multiplies the value of your loot, you lose that, and you just basically have to start from scratch. Any supplies, like cannonballs and whatnot, gone. We sunk somebody. The biggest payout the one day was we sunk somebody when they were doing an underwater vault. And it was like right when they finished it. And when you do an underwater vault, all the loot sinks to the, or floats to the surface. We took everything and they had a boat stacked with like 5 of them. You got to be aware of where you are on the map, too, if you want to go back and fight for it. They were not happy. That's when we had a 3-stack, though. It's pretty hard to beat that as a 2-person. You can, though. I mean, I've outskilled like 3-man ships as a solo. It's way more difficult though, because they always have someone bucketing and repairing, unless they're dumb. The only way you get someone to sink in that game is if you stay on there and apply pressure. You get them behind. If they have to decide whether to repair or fight you, their boat is sinking. The only benefit is speed unless you were stuck bucket and patching. What, on the 3-person? And it's only efficient as their worst member. If you've ever played with a group of friends and one of them just AFKs, it's not a 3-person ship anymore. Or like just jumps off the boat as soon as they're PvP. Because you need people catching the wind and like just making sure that like it's actually, functioning. Was there an Articuno? We have another chance. It still looks thick at the bottom. All of them are like cut exactly the same, dude. It like might be like your best, like between an 8 and a 9. If communication isn't good, pretty much. You gotta like, in order to sink another boat, like you need to like put an amount of tasks that puts them behind and not repairing their boat. Like if you knock their mast down, put holes on their ship and set them on fire, like the ship, the fire will keep growing. They can't move because their mast is down. And then the water starts getting a little higher and higher, and they gotta choose one of 3. It's not enough to just hit a boat with like regular cannonballs. Radiant Jirachi with Skunk Tank. That was a very good case. All last pack magic. Let's see what it is. And a full art trainer for the road, dude. Christmas stream. Thick on top, I think. Let me see. Yeah, thick on top. Between 8 and 9. Still gorgeous. Solid case. All of the cases are pretty unique in their own way. I will say that. You're jealous of Trainer? That's impossible. You hate Trainer as much as I hate Shuckle. It's a lot of hits, just overall. I didn't even know they didn't stream anymore, if I'm being honest. I've just been like way too just focused on this. What did we get, like 3 or 4 hypers? Italian hands. Very good. And obviously the alt Lugia. Always good. All right. First break was a case. Case has been slain. After this stream, I have to update packs open though, because it's a lot of packs that need to be added to the counter. All right, 2 is good to go. 3 has 1 spot left, and 4 is full. So I'm just gonna randomize number 2 for now. Boom. Oh, I see you in number 3. I'm gonna pull you some heat. Three might be full if it needs to be updated, but I'm just printing this right now. First pack to the set, let's go. You'll be back after dinner? Go get that dinner, dude. Go get those nutrients. Fresh case for this break. You just want dragon? Just dragon? Dragon's a pretty hot spot in this, that's for sure. I gotta grab another case of Plenty Sleeves. Give me one moment. Let me print this out first, though, which I already did. One moment. Quick bathroom break. / grabbing penny sleeves so your cards are fully protected. All right, sorry I returned. I had to jump through hoops to get these penny sleeves that were like in the back of the back shelf. And some genius decided to tape them all together, all the cases. So it was nice and heavy. But it's nothing to a strong person like myself, you know? It's too strong. WB. Warner Brothers? How is that writing? Okay, I need an actual knife because the marker ain't doing it no more. Oh, welcome back. Why scissors? No. I haven't used any of that. I'm taking one out. But no. I swear to God, I have not touched any of this. I'm using water. There's a knife right there. I haven't even used those. I need something to cut. All right, I'm a man of innovation. I have found the proper tool for cutting open any box. And that would be a hammer. You hear that? And look at that, we got penny sleeves now. A man of true innovation uses a hammer to open boxes. Because apparently I'm a household that is against scissors. Yeah, it's an all-in-one survival tool. All right, we're good. Let us recommence the opening of packs. If I brought in the hammer, it can only mean one thing. All packages are dropped. Well, yeah, I did that update already. For those of you wondering, packages were dropped off. If you didn't hear me say it the first 1,000,004 times, there's 1,000,005 for you. Telling you, dude, it's like an NFL lineman. You only hear about them if the quarterback gets sacked. If they win the Super Bowl, it's because of the quarterback. Very good. Very good, Aaron. I appreciate it. I only hope that those who were so vocal during the the last time where Nick got sick and unfortunately like the post office, like those ones that were like every day making the stream worse by just saying negative stuff. I hope they got their packages nice and quick because we won't hear from them. But that's fine. I'm hearing from your beautiful people, and we get the gloat. I'm really hyped that like release lined up with both of those PSA returns coming back though. Like that's going to be such a spicy package for some people. Well, regardless, you were updated though. And what was that update again, Planeswalker? Just in my good ear? Which both of them are good ears. I don't know why I said that. Pretty much, yeah. We're not even going to go down that rabbit hole of tracking not actually being tracking when in transit. That is very gradable. And that is a very large trainer hit for Taylor. Very nice. What's really nice is like people are going to have the confidence that PSA is grading cards quickly. So then it means more cards that we'll submit for you guys because I love getting submissions back for you. Very gradable on that for Dragon. Jedi. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was actually going to order a couple sweatshirts off of Stream Elements for myself. Get a couple for the winter. Skunk Tank. Trainer. Trainer is OP. You had quite the trainer case spot there, Mr. Red. It was a pleasure pulling you some Italian hands. Ooh, clean for colorless. Kenneth. Very nice. What did you have cards in the this couple PSA batches that came back? I think you did, right? No. I'm talking about, did you get any back? Like this past... You do? Okay. What'd you get back? Or what are you getting? Or did you even look? Glaceon VMAX Alt? Let's go, dude. There were some heaters that came back. PSA 10 Shiny Articuno is gonna be the very, very, you know, the love of Dan's life. A card like that is beautiful. I actually didn't even ask Nick if there's any more older submissions coming back, like from like a year or two ago. That might have been the last one. I'll double check though. If not, there's probably like one more. Shalo's in this break, I think, had a Hyper Charizard from Burning. I think. Either that or it was a different Zard. Unknown. Unknown with a Blaziken. A little bit thick on top in the Unknown, put it around a 9. Jason, there you go. Chestnut. That's grass. I guess if it's gonna snow a bunch, my workout tomorrow will probably be just shoveling and snow blowing. Hello, Carlos. Or I'll do both. Trainer, Candace. But Candace is, I guess, or Serena is the main big trainer, right? The main waifu. Which is also, we already know that's Professor Oak. There's another Articuno, but it's just as gradable as all the other ones. Also, as promised, make sure that you guys tag Nick and tell him that he did a good job for getting everybody's package. Everybody's package from release is at the post office already on its way. Without him, that's not possible. Because I am also a firm believer in balance. For all the grief he was given when he was sick. And a Candace. I'll be randomizing again after this break as well. So if anything's on the cusp of filling, now's the time to grab the spots. Superior, grass. What is that badge? Moments badge. I still don't know what that is. Is that a Kodak moment? It's got to be an embarrassing moment for anyone who bought that stock and was holding it until now, only to be replaced by every single phone on the planet. Didn't explain anything? Nice. Who's got Dragon? Jedi? Pretty gradable on that. Little thick on the bottom, but between a 9 and a 10, I'll say. Around a 9. Did you miss the shipping? No, it just happened. It was dropped off earlier today. It's yeah. Suze, I was relentlessly like just every stream given grief due to Nick being sick, like last time, and then the post office messing up. So this time we're cashing it in. This winning ticket. This winning ticket. Nope. It's updated. And then if you check it again and refresh, it's still updated. It was bad, Suze. Like legit, like it made me like not want to stream just because of like the few negative people that constantly just were just. If it wasn't while I was live, there was a paragraph in Discord. Like it's just like, I get it, but it wasn't needed. Exactly. Passed out on the floor. Try being like hospitalized with that game. That was another hollow Articuno, by the way. But they're all like identical, Dan. Whenever something is off-centered on the bigger rarities too, they're off-centered almost exactly the same. It's really bizarre. I wish this Jinx was a textured full art, but hey, can't have everything you want, right? Superior. This version of the song? I'm a big fan of like the more modern like trap remixes or dubstep remixes. Oh yeah, of course. Without the OG version, this version doesn't exist. That Lugia. Kenneth? I think it's the second one. Very gradable on that. Very good. You just recently started making a playlist from songs from college years because you missed them. It's so old at this point. I have all those songs. What I really need to do is like if I still have my old iPod somewhere in a drawer, that playlist from like all the LimeWire songs, which as soon as I plug that in, they might just like flag me to the FBI or something. But so many songs on there just lost and forgotten. I'm gonna have to like plug that into like a computer that's not connected to the internet or something. But like there was versions of songs on LimeWire that I'll never find ever again, like today on YouTube or anywhere. And I just have to accept that pretty much because like some of them were just that good. I'll occasionally remember a song title here and there, though, and it makes its way back into my playlist. It'll happen at the most random time, too. Like, I'll just be, like, making a sandwich and be like, oh, there it was. To make space on MP3 players. It really blows my mind if you look at, like, the size, like the amount of megabytes it was for, like, certain games. And how much they fit inside of that. And now it's like they have limitless and they can't fill it. Like original Pokemon was what, 2 megabytes? That's not even like 30 seconds of a song. Like they literally had to cut stuff out of the game. And like that's me wondering, like, then you get to thinking, like, what did they cut? It's already, like, amazing. Ooh, the full art puppers. That's a good boy right there. Shayla, there you go. Very good. Regieleki is electric. I remember too, Sue's like, oh my gosh, that Rayquaza. Remember when you couldn't add songs from another person's like iTunes onto your iTunes? I remember that was a big issue. Like I wanted a song that my cousin had, and he's like, yeah, just use it. But like in order to get that song, you had to like burn a CD and then bring it back. Just another cash grab. That is very gradable, by the way. It really is. You had to log in, yeah. The only way around it was, and I remember it didn't work always. You had to like burn the song onto a CD and then burn it onto your computer, or like unload it on your computer. But you couldn't put it directly into iTunes. You had to like save it to your computer and then drag it to the iTunes folder. That was the way around it that I remember I figured out. Big brain computer beige science. Was to try and prevent pirate. Yeah, aka cash grab. Because the money wasn't even going to the artist. It's just the record labels. The main motivation behind that was to get people spending the most amount of money. I.e., like, why we have these stupid, like, copyright restriction laws on music, even though I'm promoting whatever I'm listening to by playing it for free. Carlos? If record labels weren't involved and just absolutely like skewering artists, I'd be okay with it. But we know that's not the case. Because then I have no problem spending 99 cents on a song. Back in the day, it was a lot. Like $100 for a 100-song playlist is insane when you think about that. And that's back when like even YouTube to MP3 wasn't even an option. Would you pay that today? Absolutely not. I wouldn't. I'll sing on my own songs. $100 for 100 songs. Get out of here. Magirna. That is steel. Yo. Okay. Alternate once more. Also for Shayla. Like, if you think about how ridiculous it is now, they will mute 10 seconds of a song because they want compensation for that 10 seconds. If they hear it off in the background. It's gotten to a point where it's like, okay, like, there needs to be a better way to do this. That is very gradable as well. Oh, absolutely. I forgot who was telling me that, like, some modern artists are releasing their music under the category of, like, video game soundtrack just so they get more money instead of, like, getting absolutely just raked over the coals. It's just like a legal loophole that I'm sure is going to get patched over. Oh, I would hate it. Like, I would not do well in that industry because I couldn't sign away like the majority of my stuff that I made. But thankfully, not in that industry, so we're okay. Solid break. All right, number 3, I think, has to be randomized. Well, I know it has to be randomized. 3 and 4 are good to go. All right, perfect. For sure. The problem is the people in charge of all the Skypirates stuff and like the record labels, like they own everything across the board. Down to like the data from like PayPal buying tickets at concerts all the way to like a promo like that's like put on like YouTube or Facebook. See, it's hard to compete against that when they own everything. All right, break number 3. Which one, dude? The Reggie Dragos are pretty sick, if I'm being honest. That's like probably my favorite from this set. I've never used it in the games. I don't even think I played the games where the new Reggies came out, but definitely giving it a spin next opportunity I get. If a Pikachu happens to show up, can I have a Pika? In the bulk? Is it like... Is it a hollow or a reverse hollow? Or is it like actual bulk? I mean, you'll probably end up with one in a 2-boxer. Just a bulk Pika? Hopefully I get one first pack and I can just allocate that bulk to you. I'll put it in a top loader and everything. I won't sign it either. I won't ruin it with my signature. I need a water, dude. I'm in the Sahara Desert right now. They're right here though, so hold on. Can I sign your card, Beige? You don't have the dragon? There is no dragon energy. I don't even know if there's a bulk dragon card. I'll try though. There's never been a dragon energy. I think they should have one. I think it'd be cool. I've never looked at the bulk card list. Is that an expansive list? Because I feel like a box you see everything, right? In terms of bulk, just commons. There's this dragon. I can sign you a Dratini. Now I gotta look for a Pikachu. Dang it, Suze. I'll still look, though, for you. I respect it. By the way, Suze, one of the first ornaments that I put on the tree was the Raichu ornament out of wood that you sent me. And I still have it. It's on the tree. No problem, dude. Yeah, I'm done. My search is over. You're welcome. I did it. I top load it and put Suze on it. Are you electric too? No, you're not, so I gotta read it. Pika Strike. There is not two Z's in your name, but for this case, you have two Z's. Almost every type. Let's go. Lugia. Colorless. Bryce. What matters is, while I did misspell your name, you got your Pikachu. And I don't have to look at the bulk now. I could just go through this break. and I'm happy to do that for Suze. By the way, that was another hollow Articuno. Now that I'm subconsciously paying attention to that. I appreciate the Raichu ornament that's on my tree. Which has been up for like a couple weeks now. Coming up on a month. Me free pack. Me get free. Give pack now. He's trolling. He's been in here before. Any alts today? Did the sun come up today when you woke up this morning? Was the sky blue? That is very gradable. Cat's neck. Very nice. Did Grizzly Adams have a beard? He did have a beard. Blaziken time. Yeah, first break had an alternate Lugia. Among other alts as well. But alt Lugia for sure. It's catching up to the gold count. It wasn't a free Pikachu technically. She's in the break. We've seen a solid amount of the Blaziken. It looks nice. It'll be even cooler when we're open it with Chilling Reign and we hit all the Blaziken alts. Cause and effect. Test your might. Give you the band. Drop the hammer like Bob the Builder did. You believe in me? Whenever I hear I believe in you, I just think of Iron Man 2 because I'm out of stuff to watch. So I just rewatched all the Marvel movies again. And the guy selling strawberry goes, "Are you Iron Man? I'm believing you." That is colorless right there. Gold V-Guard Energy. Bryce. I'd say that's a spicy pull right there. Not bad. I'd say between a 9 and a 10. Not bad at all. Rayhan. Who's trainer? Mr. Tetsnick. Oh, that's a spicy alternate right there. Matt Shaler. That's a spicy one. That's the first one of this evening.
Oh,
Hello.
I take him out.
Right now?
I just tried to, but something caught his eye, and I can't go out there.
Let me wait till after this break time.
I just want him to run off. But he's not responding back.
Uh-oh. Mr. Pupper saw a wabbit.
I don't know what he saw, but he wasn't trying to come back.
He saw a friend outside.
Gee, we've been over this. The rabbits are not your friends. Babe, you let him move the box. You can't get through.
Here you go, misters. He's like, now I have safe passage.
Where's the hammer up
That's what I use to open the cases. When you need to open something, like a box, it's a hammer.
here? Not a box
You need to
cutter?
cut paper? Hammer.
Not a box cutter? Or
Nope.
a paper cutter?
Nope. Hammer.
I didn't even see the screwdriver. It's all buried. Think about those
Huh?
beach bugs if it's covered up.
There's only a pack. This is the way. Your doggo wants to get wabbits 10 out of 10 more than squeals 4 out of 10. You get scared of the rabbits. The rabbits bite back. Now, he's gotten a couple rabbits.
He's got rabbits, chipmunks, squirrels, birds.
It's impressive when he gets a bird.
He's got at least 3 or 4 birds.
Gee, how many birds did you get? 4?
I like
He's
the
just looking
birds.
at me.
You like the birdies? Yeah, you want to be friends, don't you? Yeah, I know. You don't mean it. He tried to be their friend, it just doesn't work out.
What?
He tries to befriend them, it just doesn't end well.
Oh, he's too big. The birds are small and very fragile.
I know, he thinks he's playing and making friends, but he's not. Come on, let's go finish that bird with the upstairs. Come on. Pick away, dude. In or out? In or out?
Tasman. There was also a frog that hung out like in the grass near the hot tub. And whenever I went to go cut the grass, the frog like waits for me, or I wait for it to move. It like moves and then just looks at me, and I'm like, okay, thank you, sir. Because frogs and lawnmowers don't mix well. There are toads trying to get to your front door. What are they trying to do? Trying to hang out with you guys? Well, there's like a creek like on the back of my property all the way down a hill. And sometimes the frogs just they find their way up towards the house. I don't mind them. They're cool. They eat bugs. They're trying to live our life. They're trying to live life with you. Trying to move in. There's also a snake that hangs out near my wood pile, and I'm okay with him because he eats all the mice. It was a big one, dude. It caught like the corner of my eye. Like I saw movement. I was like, "Yo, Mr. Snake, hello." He just like stuck his head out because he heard the lawnmower. I haven't named him yet. I think I'll name him Kevin. Kevin the Snake. Kevin. Or Bill. Good old Snake Bill. Well, it's funny when like you name stuff like normal names. Like my buddy Jared named his cat Phil, and when he told me that, I laughed uncontrollably. I still laugh internally now. Phil for a cat is hilarious. It's like, yeah, it's Phil. Psychic. You debated naming your next dog a people name because it's just a great introducing animal as people. Well, this pupper's name is Goliath, and he's just a cuddler. My favorite thing about Goliath is if he's on the couch, like just napping, I'll like put like half of my body weight on him and just like kind of like attack him with love on the couch, and he'll give like a little grunt. He's like, "Ugh." Named Todd. Todd the cat. Ooh, that Rayquaza. That is Dragon. That is Ernie. Very good. I'd say pretty nineable. Maybe even squeeze a 10. Nice. We do have submissions available. Archer, your turtle's name is Bubbles, and your hamster name is Pepper. That's very nice. Bubbles the turtle. People who submitted in July with like the regular price, not the special price, which was longer, they already got their cards back. There you go, dude. Bubbles has been in the family since you were 15. It's an old turtle. How long do turtles like live for? I know like tortoises, it could be like 100 or a couple hundred. Vulpix. Todd wasn't friendly. Todd wanted blood. I feel like cats in general are just like I love animals and I love cats, but like I wouldn't want one as a pet. Dogs are more up my alley. 50-ish years. It's still a long time. Todd wanted violence. Just a violent cat. And there will like be people that'll be like really like, you know, like they act like they're better than you. Well, cats, you have to like earn their affection. You're literally giving it shelter, food, and everything, and love for free. What more do I have to earn? He was my sister's, but I could take better care of it, so he took it over. Sue's vibes with the turtle, so I like it. I took Goliath on 2 car rides yesterday, and he was ecstatic. He sits in the front seat and he just like waits there. Lost lost his mind. Turtle. Yes. Owners didn't give it sedatives. Didn't rein you in. I want a parrot really bad, low key. Hopefully someday. Like an umbrella cockatoo. It's so much prettier in person. From release it already came in? Or are you just saying you got it from somewhere else? There you go. Very nice. Well, everyone's getting the release stuff from us in a day or so. Very good. Plenty of heat to go around. You take them all home. Ooh, Corvette Steel. Zachary. Rusharan. I mean, it's like kind of like no contest there. But I do love animals in general, so it doesn't really, you know, this just comes down to like my preference. Gorgeous electric cut. Ooh, okay, grass, go off. I think they're just like, I feel like they have like just the higher tendency of just being mean and cold. If he means that by smarter, then yeah, sure. Dog is just like, I want love. I want pet. Yeah, but even if they're smarter, who cares? Doesn't make them superior, just makes them evil. And that's me saying that I still love them as animals. Very good. Hang on. Just have to let the puppers out real quick. Yes, that I remember. I remember the last story you told us was a very interesting one for sure. All right, give me 1 second. All right. He almost tried to chase a rabbit again, but at nighttime and even during the daytime, it's not optimal. Will do, my friend, will do. Thank you. Yeah, he tried going for a rabbit again because, like, the bush that he likes to use for the bathroom, there's a family of rabbits and, like, deep inside of it. And one of them just, like, took off because obviously they're scared of the dog. But he knows who to listen to. Haley, not so much. Well, all I could say is, Mr. Baker, is I'm happy you're here. 'Cause you're an awesome dude. You're an awesome person. Gym trainer. I haven't seen a lot of this one. I like it. Cody? Yeah, that's out of my area of expertise. Suze is the better person to be talking about that for sure. Ooh, there's Aurora Electric. Little thick on the bottom, but between 9 and a 10. That's the goal, right? I'm happy for you, my guy. Spent a lot of time in this stream. It's good to see. Tony, thank you for the follow. But Suze, I remember you telling a couple stories, and it's definitely like, it's not an easy job at all, by any means. Favorite card of the set? Do I have to choose? Honestly, Reggie Drago is a new favorite just because I've never used that Pokemon in game. And I definitely want to after seeing how cool it looks. Oh, absolutely. No, I would say fortunately, Mr. Baker. Because if I was able to at least uplift you a little bit, I would say that's worth any amount of money or time. So not unfortunately, I would say fortunately. Absolutely. Mawa. She doesn't have Italian hands in the regular art, or like the non-full art. Hey, if I could do that, dude, that's a win in my book. Oh my gosh. Cody. It's a sharp gold. Slightly slanted at the top. I'd still put that at a 9, dude. Maybe. I'd say around a 9. Yeah, the gold card's very good. Only thing I miss is the gold energies. I need to bring those back. Should just be every release, every set. Put 3 or 4 gold energies. I'd imagine, Suze, because like you're like in situations, or like are you like helping people through it has to have some sort of effect on a person such as yourself helping them. And I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to help. Even if you just got to get away from it and just turn your brain off and watch man open bake. I'm here. That's true. That was one of our first interactions. It was a deal where he was clearly getting taken advantage of, and it was by a person who was like, you know, I think a mod in the group for Facebook, but he's gone. He's been gone. Just horrible person. Dragon. Oh my gosh, I was talking about Reggie Drago and here he is. Hello. Very good. Oh, I mean, what else was there to do? The only reason why I got through it is because I had this stream, literally. I was just live for like every day, always. Solid break. Very good. That's 2 cases killed right there. Jeez, that's, I mean, you're braver than most of the people that I know. All right, 5 is good to go. Let me update that list. Get 5 randomized. Good to go. Oh. Let's get that printed. Listen, dude. I'm just happy that you're in here. That's enough for me. If you want to support the channel by subbing or gifting subs, that's up to you. I appreciate everything, but it's not mandatory. Get my case opener here, my hammer. Very effective. Very good water, very good hydration. Electric right off the bat. I gotta pull you some Blaziken and some Reshiram. But you did get the one gradable. Definitely some good heat, but let's add to it. The case break was good stuff. Case break on Monday feels good. Very hot. Congrats on your first case break, dude. Radiant Serena with an unknown. That is Psychic. Cody. Radiant Alakazam. Total Mario. Skunk Tank. Zackret. Tomorrow I'll be live on the gaming channel as well. Doing a little 10-man shenanigan raids. Which I wish that we didn't have to do 10 mans anymore, but I guess people still need gear. My Halloween was good. Not bad. I handed out mini binders with the pack in the back, and I think it was Evolving Skies. Which I don't think they're making mini binders anymore, like ever again. In Kaka candy? That kid is hilarious. He's dressed as Batman, and he's just like, this is caca. I don't like this. Haley was not happy with it. The kid gave the candy back, legit. No, I didn't have time, dude. I should have. I will in the future. We're fighting. You like the packs, though. You didn't like the candy, but you did like the packs. Serena, that's a large trainer hit. Cody, very nice. One of the sought after ones. Jim Trainer. Yeah, Trainer getting 2 full arts, dude. Popping off. She came in to empty the lint collector from the dryer in my garbage. It's fantastic. Vulpix, water. Clean. There's the Brian tax right there. Pretty rateable. I'd say around a 9. Fire energy? Here, I'll grab one. I have a stack of energies to the side. That's the last. You got a complete set, dude? That's rare. It's pretty hard to do. Happy to complete it for you. Everyone say goodnight, chat. All right. I can't promise you that they will actually grade those or authenticate my signature. Probably not. I don't know. Yo. Snuck it in there, second to last pack. Ernie, all you gotta do is believe, dude. Slightly thick on the bottom and the left. Between 8 and 9, but, I mean, it's still gorgeous. What's up, John? Just gotta believe in your boy, dude. Alright, guys. It looks like I'm just going to roll over the remaining 2 to Wednesday, which is perfectly fine. We killed it today. But, guys, everything from release is sent, including the graded cards that came back. Fantastic start to this week. I'm going to be live tomorrow on the gaming channel, Exclamation Point Gaming. We'll do a couple gift card giveaways on there, maybe a tournament, we'll see. But other than that, guys, good start to this week. Thank you. Suze, you are the winner. How do I do? How do you do what? You got to check out on the website, and in the notes, you put what break it was in and what card you want graded. There's a grade my card option on the website. You just have to buy it. Other than that, guys, love every single one of you. You're all beautiful. If you got any questions, ask in the Discord as well, Stars, but it's pretty straightforward. Just in the notes when you check out, grade my card, you put what card you want graded and what break it was in, an order number from your email if possible. But love you guys very, very much.